And we're back. Здравствуйте, как дела? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Oi, tudo bem? Wie geht's? How are you? Hi. So, gift giving, holidays, hate it. Here's the thing, you know, I always talk about this. I hate being told when to give gifts. Hate being told when to do things, and I take it out of context. I hate to be told when to do things when it's something nice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like being obligated to do stuff based off of like the calendar. It's the worst, you know? I hate Valentine's Day. Any holiday that has to do with giving gifts has nothing to do about me being cheap, which I am. Or as I refer to it, fiscally conservative. You like that, don't you? Yeah. But, I hate it. I hate it for multiple reasons. Christmas, everybody makes it about themselves, and there's all this pressure, and, you know, if you get something for someone, and you give it to them in advance, there's always this weird thing like, oh, now I gotta get them something. And also that whole stupid thing where, like, if you wanted to get a gift from somebody and you're like a month before Christmas, there's always that, or 10 months, depending on how big of a jerk they are. Just being honest. If it was like November 1st and you wanted to get a gift for somebody, the majority of everyone out there, more than likely, especially if it was something expensive, let alone even if it was something small, depending on how small, they, instead of giving it to them, making every day the most of it, and leaving that day knowing that you're doing something for someone because you wanted to do it, not because this holiday is coming up. It's like that holiday takes it away. You know what I'm saying? So if it was like November 1st, you want to do something nice for your girl or guy or whatever the heck, you know, whatever you got going on, someone significant, whatever it may be, and it's like November the 1st, more than likely, if you were to get a gift, I don't mean give it to them, but get a gift, and you wanted to give it to them, the majority of everyone, more than likely, is not going to do it, and they'll just say, well, I'll just hold on to it until Christmas. Seriously? Really? How do you know I hate that. I hate it so much, and I hate it the closer it gets to it, how there's always this weird, it's like holidays nowadays are almost like, especially Christmas, when it has to do with gift giving, let alone fake holidays like Valentine's Day. Ugh, the worst. It's like everybody just sort of like gives $50 gift cards, maybe $100 if you really care about them. And they're like, just get what you want. I could use $100 right now. I don't need it. I could find somebody to use it on. You know, groceries, a few pumps of gas, whatever. Doesn't matter. I just, it's such a selfish, like, yeah, I'm not excited about Christmas, for that specific reason. Whenever it has to do with having to get somebody something, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Now, for what it's worth, I actually give gifts year round. If there's something that I wanted to do, hypothetically, just because, I'm not going to, if I give you a gift on the 23rd of December and somebody says, is this for Christmas? I am completely going to let you know, unless it is, okay, specifically, if I want it to be for Christmas, I'll have it be for Christmas, okay? But if it's for December the 23rd, I'm going to get you one thing for December the 23rd. I'm going to get you something else for Christmas. I also don't like receiving gifts. I don't like receiving gifts at all. 0%. Unless, philosophically, it's because you wanted to do something for me. All right? If we're close enough that you can mail me something, or excuse me, or deliver it by hand, or bump into, you know, give it to me in some means, great. If you're local enough to mail it, even if you're like hours away or states away or whatever, great, mail it. But if I don't see you for some reason, year after year after year after year after year, okay? Or maybe you live in like a far away, multiple countries away or something like that. That's the only exception. Because you're not local, mailing something isn't something normal. It would be something expensive, and it would be something significant. You know what I mean? So there's like exceptions. I got all these dumb, weird rules, but it makes sense. You know, don't even get me started on Valentine's Day. That is the biggest crock of a holiday. If you're only getting your significant other a gift on Valentine's Day, you're either about to divorce, about to break up, or you really just don't care about them at all. Can you imagine a couple that says they're like madly in love with one another, okay? And they don't do anything, no dates, no fun, no this or that. There's a lot of different ways of affection. I'm not getting into it. But gift giving, even in the smallest of ways, is something that I think a healthy relationship is always going to have. Oh, I just saw the sweater. Maybe you'll get a refund. But it just shows you that you're thinking about them. You know, and it's not about, if you have money, if you have a job, it's not necessarily about just receiving free things. And that's the sour part of receiving gifts. There's a sour part of giving them, because if you receive, you feel like you need to give. It's an obligation. It's a weird thing. You know, there's a lot of countries that it's part of their culture, which is actually a cool thing. When you arrive in that country or you depart from that country, maybe like a city or a state or something like that, but definitely when you're coming in the country and exiting the country, gift giving is expected. It's part of the culture. That's something cool. It's like you arrive with a gift. Okay? How often do you come in countries unless you work on the border of an international airport and you're constantly going back and forth? Not that often. Okay? But these significant benchmarks, I don't like when they're based off of a calendar day. I don't like the psychology behind it. I don't care for it. I don't like it. I don't want it. And I know I sound like I'm coming off kind of crass, you know, kind of moody. I'm not. But the biggest gift that I really care about is being with everyone, or by myself, or enjoying myself, or, you know, just having a good day, having a good hour, a good minute, a good etc. Okay? Going on a great experience at trips, that would be fun. That would be exciting. But materials and objects, regardless of how you feel about it, if you want to get something for somebody, get it for them. Don't get it because there's a holiday coming up and you feel forced to. If you feel forced to, okay, you shouldn't be getting anything. Now, if Christmas is coming around the corner, or if Valentine's and you want to get something for that date, that's fine. But get something else. Don't be obligated to hold what you want until that holiday. Or second option, okay, not thinking that for some reason you couldn't get a gift. Or maybe you should start thinking that. Maybe you should start thinking that you should be able to get a gift for somebody even if it's not a holiday. Oh, what's the occasion? It's April the 4th, and I feel like doing something nice. Or it's June 16th, and there's no reason. What's this for? You're not taking my credit, Valentine's Day. If I'm going to get you something February the 10th before the 14th of February, which is Valentine's Day, I'm not giving Valentine's Day the credit. This is on me. So, that's how I feel about it. Hope everybody has a beautiful day. Get some gifts before Christmas. You know, give some gifts. before Christmas. I hope the best for everybody. I want the best for everybody. Just understand. You know, just be genuine. That's all I'm getting at. Okay? That's all I'm getting at. And with that being mentioned, everybody have a beautiful day. One of my rants, as always. I'm Benja Welldone. Today is November the 29th. Exiting on 5:50 in the morning. I'm out. Peace.